I was looking online for parts for my 1995 Rav4 and I found a few international sites that do deliver. And then I found this. It's a 1998 Rav4 3-door at a scrapyard that's quite close by. I need seatbelt buckles, I need sun visors, I need a few other odds and ends, and I'll probably grab whatever else looks good on this thing. It's a 3-door, some parts will be compatible with my 5-door Rav4, and it's like Christmas has come early. I'm gonna go there now. There it is. What a find. Look at those headlights. I don't even know why this was scrapped. I've taken the headlights, seatbelt buckles, sun visors, side view mirrors, and a couple of other things. The guys at the scrapyard have taken off all the parts that I want for me, and I'm first going to install the side view mirrors on my car. But before I get started, I'm going to say as a disclaimer, don't do anything that I do. My Rav4 is one of the first 5-door models, and it came with small side view mirrors. These ones are not broken, but I don't like them. Luckily, I found larger Rav4 side mirrors at the scrapyard on a 2-door. At first I thought they wouldn't be compatible because the mounting is different. But then I realized the configuration over here is exactly the same. The plug size for the electronics is also slightly different, but I just cut that off and can rewire it. And then once you take all the screws out, all the visible screws, and take this off, then this wire feeds through this hole and this all just comes apart. I must just warn you that the 3 screws underneath the side mirror were an absolute mission to get off, but I'll show you what I mean when I take apart the smaller mirror now. Before dealing with any electronics, I disconnect the battery. Rather safe than sorry. To take the side mirror off, unclip this cover very gently and then pull up, and then you can use a 10mm socket wrench to get these off, and a Phillips screwdriver to take that off. The entire door cover now needs to come off, so start by unclipping this plastic screw cover very gently. It won't be easy to replace, and then use a Phillips screwdriver to get to these 5 screws. Once the screws are out, unclip the door handle bezel. And then slide it out. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this 90s design and door inlay fabric. This car should be called the Rav4. Start unclipping the door panel at the bottom and then go up the sides. The entire door panel then lifts up and off. The door panel was removed just to access this little plug on the electric mirror. It's not the same as the plug on the larger mirror, so I'm going to cut it off and rewire it to the larger mirror to make it compatible. Be gone, midget mirror. Now for the hard part. These screws were difficult to get out of the larger mirror, So I'm going to put penetrating oil on and then knock the Phillips screwdriver in with a hammer. I've started to make some progress. I've got the mirror in a vise and I've switched to a slightly wider screw head that I'm really hammering in. You can see there's already a bit of damage, but I am getting there. They are turning. 2 down, 1 to go. You can see the blue thread locker there on the screws. That's why it was so tight. Normally to deal with that you heat the screws up, but I'm worried about ruining the plastic around the screws, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to drill this last one out. The crosshair is wrecked. I drilled it off with this screw extractor and you can see the screw is now ruined. There's the head of the screw. But that's fine because I do have extra screws from the other mirror. The rubber cover pulls off. Just be gentle. There are little pins clipping it on. And then you can pull the wire through, undo this screw here, and then you can take out this clip, which allows you to thread this wire through, and then it just pulls out. Ta-da! Alright, this is the piece I need. I need to attach it to my larger mirror. I can now attach the larger mirror to the mount using 3 screws that are still in good condition. The larger mirror is now attached, so I'm going to put heat shrink on these wires and then solder them together. The heat shrink just slips on before you do any soldering. Nice drop and wipe it on. Flame on. Last steps, thread this through. Plug it. Clip it. Screw it. Wrench it, reinstall everything, reconnect, and finally wiggle those big ears. The process for the mirror image is exactly the same. Who says you can't go forwards whilst looking backwards?